Okay, I'm just going to quickly get this sent out, and then we can start the party. Okay, so if there's any shaking on the screen, I apologize. I'm just quickly sending this out to the Nail Notification Squad. So anybody that wants to be notified of when we go live, you just have to let me know what your Instagram name is, and I can make you a part of that group. There we go. Perfect. So you guys already know by the title, it's launch day today. Gotta get the lights all up close and personal. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite days. Every 4th of the month, Madam Glam comes out with a new collection. And during the live that they did today, hosted by Enchanted Nails by Kelly, she mentioned one of the top commenters said that Madam Glam knows what we need without us saying anything. It's just 4th of the month, it arrives. Hi Tara, how are you doing, honey? Oh, I'm doing really amazing. It has been so gorgeous weather-wise here, and then getting to unbox these and play with these beauties, it's the best form of color therapy, I swear to heavens. I know you're loving these. You said you picked up the satins. Oh, I can't wait for today's swatching. So actually on my practice hand here, excuse my squeaky chair, I put one of the colors on here. I actually have all of the colors here individually swatched, so if anybody wants to see full hand of any of the colors, let me know. But we are going to swatch these live because today is launch day. So this is the Blossom Glow collection, and I'm actually going to read a little bit. Hi Ultimate Video, how are you doing? I'm going to read a little bit about it before I start opening these girls up. They are so beautiful. So first of all, let me just grab one of these beautiful bottles. So this is Madam Glam. For anybody that's just joining and is like, what is this? This is your new favorite vegan, cruelty-free, delicious polish. This is so good. Like, let me just turn the light on for a second. You're gonna want to eat it, but you can't. But it's perfect for your little phalanges. Right? It's so pretty. So we're going to get into this collection, but I just wanted to quickly read about it first. And then this is the write-up that they do every month, and then they send this out to their influencers. So a huge thank you to Madam Glam for sending out these goodies. And without further ado, let's get into the magic. So this is the Blossom Glow collection, and it says, as May arrives in soft tones and quiet beauty, the season reflects warmth, grace, and the gentle strength that inspires us all. Welcome to the 8 new Soak Off Gels. Oh, Tara just said that you're getting over being sick. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweet. Oh, I really hope you start feeling better. Oh, that just breaks my heart. No. Are you a part of the VIP program? That's what I've been a part of it for years now, and that's the only way I can get certain stuff because my budget is so tight for anything like that. Hi, Gina. Hi. But that's literally the only way. And honey, they're definitely noticing you. You are an amazing nail artist. I swoon over your work. So with this brand new collection, Blossom Glow, it says, adorn your nails with elegant, lasting shades that echo the tenderness of spring, where love blossoms in delicate pastels, and every hue tells a story of care, calm, and quiet brilliance. This month, we're unveiling a fresh selection of luminous shades where soft satin, bright meets subtle neon touches. Discover a pastel wonderland reimagined with radiant hues that blend delicate elegance and playful pop of color for a look that's both timeless and modern. Ooh, bring a touch of brilliance and refine charm to your nails with the Blossom Glow collection. This thoughtful curated, oh my gosh, I'm too excited, I'm jumping all over the place. This thoughtfully curated set features 4 luminous silk gels. So those are the satin gels. And then they have 3 creamy smooth shades. And then 1 is a neon shimmer. This one, y'all, it is everything. And this is like the color of summer, I swear to heavens. So it just says, one radiant neon for a burst of bold energy, inspired by grace, warmth, and quiet strength that define the season. Each color tells a story, soft yet striking, vibrant yet elegant, a true celebration of beauty in full bloom. Our gel polishes are thoughtfully curated for the care of both the environment and you. They're 100% vegan, cruelty-free, 21-free, and palm oil-free. Each formula offers peace of mind and long-lasting beauty. Enjoy bold, clean colors that feel as refreshing and uplifting as the season itself. So I had to read that because, first of all, their write-ups are everything, and they went all out for this one. So let me just pop the good on light on here because you're going to need this for these shades. Oh, right? Oh my gosh, I completely agree. Okay, so grabbing the satins, we have Pure Affection. And I apologize, my nails are like severely grown out. These are my natural nails, but I definitely need to do a new mani. Look at this. The satin finish on this is crazy. I'm going to turn down my ring light just so you can see. It's so pretty. Do you see how it almost glows? It's so beautiful. And like this formula just glides, and it has the round brush, which I think is an amazing feature. So starting up, that is Pure Affection. And then next up is Lilac Moments. These names, by the way, are absolutely everything. Look at that. I am such a purple girly. That is, like, the camera can't cope. Gotta turn the light a little bit. Like, look at that. It almost looks like rainbows, but the finish is very, very pearl. Yeah, very pearlescent. Okay, and then next up with the satins, we have Moms and Mimosas. So Mother's Day is coming up. So for Mother's Day, Cinco de Mayo, like this is the fusion of spring and summer. Right, Gina? Oh, absolutely stunning. Okay, and then the last for the satins, and it's like they're not doing last but not least because like every single one of these are phenomenal. But this is Silky Kiss. Now, Silky Kiss is this beautiful blush. When I say, y'all, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? You can really see the shimmer. I can't wait to swatch these. Okay, and then I'm gonna move on to, so there's one, and I would say this is like a neon shimmer. Oh my gosh, Lisa, hi, beautiful. I was actually just gonna like run on over after this live to go see your video. I saw it just went live. But sweets, my nails are awful. These are obviously, you know, natural nails, but they're grown out so much. But the what's it called? The cat eye chrome combo is everything, but sis, they are so grown out. It's a whole thing. Sometimes our nails get sacrificed for the greater good of content. So this is, okay, I'm so happy you guys can see it. this has a shimmer to it, and I was really hoping it was gonna get like picked up by the camera. First of all, you see how bright that is? It's spring and summer in a bottle. I'm allergic to grass, but I ain't allergic to this. It's so pretty. And so there's these really tiny, tiny shimmer glitters in there that are almost like a gold color, like a yellowy gold. So pretty. So there's one of those shimmers, and then the rest here, these are all creams. So, and these are very bold. So this is Infinite Love. And that's what we have on the model right now. The screen can't even take it. So this is actually like a fire coral. And it's so funny because the moment that you look at this, you just think red, right? But let me grab one of my reds. It's so wild when you put them up against each other. You see the orange in there too. So this is just like a blush almost. Look at the difference there. As soon as you put another red up against that, it's like, bam! Insane. So gorgeous. Okay, 1 second. Let me just grab. Yeah, the outside pollen's trying to take me out. And then next is Pink Elegance. Now, this, be prepared. This to me is like grapefruit. Pink grapefruit in a bottle. It is so pretty. I cannot. Way too gorgeous. And then last but not least, we have Mother's Muse. How are you doing, by the way, Lisa? I just want to squish you. I miss you so much. Okay, look at that purple. Gina, I knew. There ain't no way your purple heart wasn't going to love this. Ooh. She is just so bright. And just wait till you see how much they glide. Like, effortlessly glide. So, I did pop this one on here. But I can go through the different colors too because, oh, Lisa, I'm sorry, honey. I was just saying how much I love you and asking how you're doing. I can quickly switch out because, first of all, this red is everything, but I can switch out to a couple of the other colors as well. Yeah, I need more Lisa in my life. Never enough. So I'm going to grab one that I'm going to start swatching right now. So does anybody have a color that you want to see me start off with? Or does it not matter? Because we're doing all of them. What's the name of that red, right? Okay, so this is the brand new Blossom Glow collection, and this is Infinite Love. So if you love that red, and it's like a fire coral, it's so pretty. Oh, and Mind. I'm from British Columbia. I'm Canadian. Where are you from, love? I feel like we just get people from all over the world, which I love, and I am definitely not mad at. I think the sisterhood, we've gone global. Thank you so much for coming on, honey. You're going to see me on your page in just a second because I saw your Maniology video go live and I was like, I need to see all the things. Okay, I'm just quickly popping in. It's really pretty blue so I can show you guys. How are you doing, Boundary? So what I love is I do have full hand swatches of all of the colors. So when I was talking about this blue, look at that. Is that not crazy? I do know it, Anne. Oh my goodness. Actually, I was just talking to one of my nail techs and she did my pedicure for me. and she's from Iran, and she was talking about how you guys call reflective gels disco gels, because I had gotten my toesies done with this really pretty reflective glitter from Madam Glam. That's Love at Frost Sight. And this is just everything. Oh my gosh, my dad just joined. Hi, Daddy. How are you doing? Yeah, so I am like begging Madam Glam to come out with more of their reflective glitters because I think these are the coolest things ever. And it just makes you feel like you have all of the crushed up diamonds. I'm sorry, Gina. You're like, stop teasing me. Okay, so before I switch out to the other colors, because we have this really pretty blue, I'm just gonna put this off in the corner. So this is the one we're gonna be swatching to start off. Oh, he sure is. Who? Mike Jones. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Okay, so Pure Affection, amply named, so pretty. Do not make me cry, miss. I love you guys so much. Okay, so let's pop this up here. I hope you're having a good day, Dad. Okay, so these are so smooth, but you do have to watch your brush strokes because the fact it's pearl, that will affect kind of like the finish. If you move it around, you can kind of get it similar to like a thread gel. It's very pretty. I love you, Lisa. We have the best nail family on here. So I like to do 2 thin coats, but this is so opaque. Look at that. Is that not crazy? Oh, you just got back from Sunday dinner? Oh, that sounds delicious. What did you guys have? So my dad is in the UK, so it is most definitely dinner time. For me, it is just the afternoon. Let me pop that in. Oh, I also, while that is, well, that's baking away, I did want to show you the test nails so you guys can start thinking about what you want to see, because I did do some test nails. So these colors, this is with the Pearlescence. It's like a seashell nail. Then we have a grapefruit nail. And this is just some really fun flowers. And then, okay, remember how we just showed that Infinite Love? Look at her mat. Like, and then we have this leopard print. So we'll go through, like we'll do it 1 to 5, and then you guys can just kind of think about which ones you want to see, and then we'll do one of these live. And then I was also thinking about doing stamping over the green, because these are all hand painted, but I do have Maniology's dragon plate, and I feel like this dragon scale will be so cool on the green. So after we do a hand painted design, maybe we can do a stamping design as well, because these colors are just to die for. And as you can see, you can do so many different looks, different designs. Right? Very Lisa Frank. And this is actually a really good way of seeing this shimmer in the green, because sometimes like it can seem like it's a pastel, but your girl's a shimmer. She's a firework. Oh my gosh, Dad, you had cheesy mash and roast chicken, veg and gravy. You're really making me just, ugh. Aren't the daisies perfect on the lilac? I thought this was subtle but so pretty. And again, do you see, this is what I meant by like the threads. So depending on your strokes, you'll kind of get different finishes with the pearl. Aw, and mind, thank you. Sending you such huge hugs. This is a nail family, so We are just here for good vibes and very, very pretty nails. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the second coat. I do like to do like 2 thin coats. Some of these are so opaque you don't even need that. But I find that you get the most pop of the color that way. And do you guys see this round brush in action? Like perfect cuticles every time. So this is where, like, if you're working on yourself or a client, you're going to want to kind of go over it just to make sure all your brush strokes are as straight as possible. And then you don't have any product seeping or anything like that. Oh, please give Katie Bug all my love. Okay, so now that we got that perfect, I am just going to quickly pop it in the lamp. And I am going to grab the top coat. I'm going to be using Madam Glam's No Wipe top coat today, which is my favorite top coat. It can really handle some brutal. I did like a whole spring cleaning. I was bashing my hands, had my hands in soapy water cleaning, and these are almost 4 weeks old. So that just shows you the quality of Madam Glam. Like, the retention is crazy. And these are on my natural nails, so we have no lifting, nothing. But yeah, your girl's gonna have to take one of these colors and freshen up her nails because they grew very fast. I find it's funny because, like, the fact we film content, you see your hands so close up and you're just like, oh girl, you might be slaying these nails, but you gotta fix yours too. Okay, so the moment that's on there, like, shut up. How pretty is that? This pearl, it's perfect for Mother's Day. It's so dainty. Just gonna pop that in. Okay, so that is the first color from the collection, which again, that's Pure Affection. And then I really wanted to go over to the Lilac Moments because this is so pretty. You'll have to send pictures, Gina. Okay, so this is Lilac Moments, and once I have this in the lamp, I'll quickly switch out the hand so you guys can see it on the hand as well. Oh my gosh, y'all. That is too pretty. Like, what? And honestly, that's why I did a seashell nail. All of these, the satins together, was really giving me beach vibes. Obviously, that's not hard for me because, hello, mermaid. But are you kidding me? That pearl finish is everything. Got a pesky fluff in there that was trying. We had to tell it to fluff off. Hello, Gulu. How are you doing? Oh. Oh my gosh, she wants braids so she'll have curls. Stop this. She is the cutest. So when she starts telling you that she wants you to put the the heatless rollers in and stuff, then you're in trouble. So this again, before I pop it out, this is the, and for anybody that's just joining, Pure Affection from the Blossom Glow collection. Fluffoof. And then next, yeah, I'm so happy that I did the full hand swatches because I feel like, especially for people that just want to grab a couple of the colors, it's a really, really nice way to look at it, see it on the hand, see if you'd like it, and get a better feel than just a single swatch. Okay, so let me just grab. So this is the lilac. Do you guys see how pretty that is? Like so pretty. And then I'm going to turn off the light for a second. It like glows. Literally, it's definitely why they did the name, because the moment they turn that flash on, it's like, holy, are you kidding? It's so delicate. That's why I thought about doing the daisies on there. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to put that off to the side here so we can get to swatching. So this will be the second coat. It's so funny because when I'm trying to swatch, if I don't have the full light, the camera just can't cope. It's too brilliant. Oh, Daddy, I love you. Not a problem. I will. I love you so much. Later, alligator. I love you, Papa. It's actually fun story time. My dad encouraged me to become a nail artist way before I ever did. And like due to my own nerve damage from my health condition, I was convinced that I could never like paint or do anything like that. So he's like, I'll buy all this stuff for you. Like I think you'd be really good at it. And he could see that I had a passion. Like when I get my nails done or like do all the research on nails and stuff, he's like, why don't you do it yourself? So when I did get into nails during the pandemic, he just said to me, he's like, don't you see? I was telling you that the whole time. Like, he's like, remember, I was the first one to encourage you and to say that you should do that. And I was like, yeah, I didn't forget. I love you. So just the fact that he came on to watch some of the swatching means the world. Yeah, a little girl learns a lot from her father, and I sure have. I love that. I love that man no end. Okay, so let's just pop this, even though it's probably going to try to roll. Look at her. She'd be rolling. I'm going to top coat. I'm just going to try to top coat as we go so that we don't have to do all the top coating at the end. Right? Dad was like, told you. That they're the ones that can definitely say that, and you're just like, you know. You know all the things. How did I doubt you? Why did I doubt you? But it's more like that inner demon that's like, no, you can't do that, than thinking that my dad was wrong, right? But it's so funny because sometimes other people can see things in you that you can't see right away. So I am happy that he's always been so supportive. Let me just pop that in. These colors are insane. Oh my gosh. Madam Glam, what you doing to me? Oh. And also, so Enchanted Nails by Kelly is the ambassador of the year. So she does a live on both Instagram and TikTok on the 4th of every month to do the launches. Just gonna quickly make sure that goes in. And she was saying that next month is one of the most magical months. So I'm already, you know, the calendar's already on. We're waiting for that one. Okay, so we're gonna close out go to the next satin. But this is Lilac Moments. The yellow is so spectacular. I think we'll do that next because I really view this as like sunshine in a bottle. Does anyone have a favorite so far? Gina says she demands blue and purple sparkles in the new collection. Oh, I agree with you on that one. That's true. That is why you have to surround yourself. All of the love and all of the good people and support. Infinite love is yours. Okay, so this is the next, and y'all, I wasn't ready for how pretty Moms and Mimosas I gotta cut the light for a second just to, like, look at that radiance. This girl's trying to lose. You trying to lose your ring finger, little lady? Come on. She acting up. But you see how pretty this is? Oh, okay, so we got to. It already matches the rose and everything. We gotta swatch this one next. Oh, Lisa says because I'm already in love with the perfect red, so this is just the next level. Isn't it? So that's also what I did is I compared the two, the perfect red, which that is by far my favorite red, right? So when you're looking at, you can see how orange and warm the fire coral is. I keep calling it fire coral, infinite love. But it's not until you put it up against other reds that you really see how bright, like you already see how bright it is, but this is very much a good indicator. Oh, heck yes. Okay, so let me get another swatch stick. So for anybody that's just joining, we're swatching the Blossom Glow collection from Madam Glam. This is their new vegan, cruelty-free collection with 8 soak-off gels. And right now we're unboxing and swatching the satin gels from this collection. Let me just leave these two in here. And then we're going to move on to the creams. I'm screaming! Right, sis? It's so pretty. Okay, let's just move that on over. And I hope you guys are thinking about which one out of all of the nails that you want to see. The way this glides is butter. And there was a trending, what was it, trending color, buttermilk nails. This is like it on crack because of the pearl. Like Davy Jones ain't got nothing on this. This pearl is magnificent. Okay, so do you see? I gotta turn on that other light. It's like, it can't even cope. Look at that shimmer. Oh, the darker pink one? Okay, so that is Pink Elegance. And that's actually the one that I did the grapefruit nail with. And this pink is so pretty. The moment I swatched it, I was like, uh-huh, yeah, grapefruit. It's so pretty and bright. But when we talk about that infinite love, on, like, when it's matte, I have to get up for this. It's just so bright. I can't explain it. It's so pretty. And in person, like, it's one thing what you're seeing on here. In person, it's just blinding. It is so beautiful. Okay, let's do another thin coat on there. Or were you talking about the pink satin, honey? Because that's the one we're going to be swatching next. Oh my gosh, this is too pretty. And because we have the full hand swatches, technically I didn't have to do the two. But I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to my swatches. Like, I want them to be true to the color and very, very pretty. Oh no, you had to toss 3 old pinks today, so that one needs to come to Georgia. Oh, yes, the Pink Elegance, because this one is the Silky Kiss that we're going to do next. That's also a very beautiful pink. Okay, so let's close that up. So I'm going to switch out to the Pink Elegance in just a second so you guys can see the full hand swatches. But I'm just going to quickly do the first coat here while the other one is in that lamp. We just came from a really pretty walk, me and the puppo. It is gorgeous in BC right now. Like, oh, the sun is shining. We have all of the, like the spring bloom, summer bloom happening. Okay, do you see this finish? This is like, for me, it's ballet slipper. It's so pretty. That's nuts. Like, you cannot say anything bad about this collection. It is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna get a top coat on that yellow. That's crazy. The shine on that is out of this world. Okay, so I'm going to just show this once more before I swap it out. So this one is Moms and Mimosas. So pretty. I'm going to turn down the light for a second so you guys can really see it. Hi, Lonnie. Ooh, Korean nail art. Oh my gosh, yes, please. I want to see that magic. With the quickness, sis. Look at me, I'm dropping rings. I'm so sorry. Dang, somebody's street racing. I'm so sorry, Angelina. Just fell. Okay, so we're moving on to that really pretty pink that you just saw me start to swatch. Now, I do apologize for the second, but I'm just, while the colors are in curing, that's when I'm trying to switch out the hand just so you guys can see the full hand swatches as well, because I really think it hits different. Let's give her a little cleanup. I swear silicone, everything sticks to it. You clean it and then within a second of the air, it's already picking something else up. Okay, so this is Silky Kiss. This is such a pretty pink. So there's a lot of, how do I say it? There's a lot of like Korean art, like nail art specifically, that's gone viral. Korean glass nails, there's 3D art, there's all sorts. There's a lot of Korean artists that have gone viral for their specific, it's like a specific genre, if you will. So if you just type in Korean nail art, you'll get all of the things. But like this was actually one of the trending Korean glass with cat eye and chrome. This is actually chrome from Japan. So sorry, I'm just going to show you that once more. Then we'll go to that second coat. That matches the butterfly right there. I think it's actually really cool. Madame Glam has teamed up with a Korean distributor, and they do all of the skincare and buffers and all sorts of other products for Madam Glam. It's made right in and is a product of Korea, so I thought that's also really amazing. Okay, so I can't wait anymore. I want to go over to that Infinite Love. It is so pretty. And we did show off the beautiful pink. So I will switch out the next color while that's in. So we'll swap out. So that's all of the satins. And we're going to go back to what it was originally on, which is that Infinite Love. But for anybody that might not have been at the beginning of the stream, you might not have seen it. And this is by far one of my favorite colors in the collection. This is such a standout, like truly standout red. And I think if you don't get anything else from this collection, you definitely got to grab this. It is so hot. I think these would be perfect for vacation toes. For vacation phalanges, these would be really pretty matching hands and toes. You'd be the talk of the cruise or wherever you go. Look at this. Okay, wait, let me fix the middle finger. It's like the camera can't even cope. It is so bright. And you guys are going to see when I swatch this, it is so opaque. Let's pop that down. Yeah, this is a perfect toenail color. So let me grab the swatch stick. Sorry, you're going to hear my chair squeak a lot because I have to jump up and get close to the camera from where my stand is to show you guys some of the stuff because it's just too great. We can't be over here. We got to be center stage, baby. Okay, now prepare, because I was not ready for how soft and creamy dreamy this was, okay? Let me get my little anchor here. I'm just gonna do one swipe. That's on clear. Not a frosted background, not anything, clear. It is so bright, opaque, beautiful. This is by far one of my favorite reds that I've ever gotten from them. And this is unlike any of the other colors that I've seen from them, like any reds. And it's so funny because throughout the years, they come out with so many colors you think, they can't come out with a color you haven't seen. Oh, nay, they sure can. Look at this. And I'm being stingy. I don't even think we need to do another coat of that. That's so bright, that's it. Like, no, I'm not. That's one coat. And y'all, these are frosted background. So this kind of gives the image of what matte would look like. And then glossy. Do you see how bright that is? That's nuts. Yes, they went viral for it. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my gosh, I am losing it. This is so pretty. Okay, so I'm just popping that in, and as I mentioned, it's so bright and opaque and beautiful. I am not gonna do another coat. This is one of the ones that I'm definitely gonna bring into the salon for my toesies. It's so pretty. I can't. One of the prettiest colors I've ever seen. Okay, so I am going to top coat the previous pink. This is a satin. So pretty. Okay, pop that in. Oh my gosh, if you guys could see inside my lamp right now, it's a disco. That red is so bright. Okay, so we are going to say bye-bye to this stunning Infinite Love. I'm going to switch out the hand. So pretty. And I do think this is a really fun way to display the colors. Just so, again, you get that extra pop. So let's go to that really bright, that grapefruit pink. This is the best use of time, having something in the lamp, being able to switch out and show you these full hand swatches are everything. I've never done it during a live because I thought it would just take up too much time. But you know, we spend a lot of time having things bake in the lamp that kind of gives you ample time to switch out. We're doing quick changes up in here. So this one is Pink Elegance. And I'm going to turn down the light for just a second. Mood lighting. Look at that. She's so pretty. This is another one that's very opaque, gorgeous, like all the creams are. You'll notice with the neon one that it is like a little bit more see-through, almost similar to a syrup, but definitely thicker than that. But I think that deals with the shimmer inside of it. But the three creams are very much that one coat, bam, perfect coverage. Okay, so let's just float some stunning top coat down this nail. I still can't believe that that's just one coat. That's crazy. Like, you can't tell me nothing. It's so pretty. You guys are so cute. Yeah, speaking of, yeah, disco with the disco gels, I really, really, really hope Madam Glam comes out with a full collection that is all of the reflective glitters, because you keep talking about the purple, but look at this blue. Right? Yeah, they need to come out with more of them. It's so bright. It's like, tell me you're obsessed with Madam Glam without telling me you're obsessed with Madam Glam. It's so funny because my partner, she grabbed a random red, right? And because I asked her, I wanted to compare the Infinite Love. So she grabbed this red and she starts turning it over to tell me what it was. And I was like, that's hardcore, right? And she's like, do you know every single color that's in here? And I was like, I'm sure that there would be a couple that I would fumble, but it is scary how much, like, my nail sissy, Danelle, she does her nails like once a week, and she'll have a color on, and instantly I'm just like, oh, that's Prodigy. Oh, that's this. And she's like, yep. Somebody knows her Madam Glam. I feel like that would be fun to do, like a trivia night. And even if we don't guess them all right, like, guess it by just by looking at the color. Then bonus points if you know what collection it came from. Look at that pink grapefruit. That's crazy. Again, one coat. This is another toenail color that smacks. This is so perfect. Look, it's trying to go out of focus. That's crazy. Ooh. That's not asking for much. That's just asking for deliciousness. That sounds like everything. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to put this. hot grapefruit pink. Of course, we had to get a pesky little fluff that got in the mix, so 1 second, I have to get that off the nail. It's one thing my OCD cannot handle. There's something on that swatch stick I cannot stop until it's fixed. Right? I don't think she's asking for too much. The perfect amount. So we only have 2 more colors after this. And then we can go into the nail art extravaganza. So again, anybody that's just joining, I'll quickly show that. We'll be recreating one of these. Then depending on if you want to stay, I want to put a stamp on top of the green. Like this is all hand painted, but I have a dragon that I think would be so pretty on there. So pretty. Okay, there is something though, a little toxic fluff that is on my my round brush here. And I am not putting her back in so she can continue to contaminate the station. Okay. That color's too pretty for that. Not today, Satan. So before I switch this one out, I'll quickly show it again. And this instantly makes my hand look so tanned. So again, this is Pink Elegance, which is such a hot pink. I actually don't have any colors from the Academy collection. I definitely want to. Okay, so we're going to do that purple next, because I think the green's going to have to be 2 coats, and at least the last 3 have been so opaque they've just needed 1. So we're moving and grooving. Okay, so I'm just switching this out to that really pretty purple. Okay, first I'm going to put a top coat on this girl. Right? Isn't she pretty? This is definitely, like, this full collection is everything. But we have some toenail vacation colors in the mix. And then we have pearls and shimmers. Oh my, like, there's just a little something for everyone, which I love. That's just too great. Won't even that it wouldn't even settle. It's just like bam. Okay, so I am going to pop that in. So far we have all of our babies in here are top coated. Gonna move on to the purple. So this is Mother's Muse. This purple is so pretty. And again, you're gonna get that like really delicious creamy coverage. So I'm gonna show you that right now on a clear swatch stick. Because I could easily just show them all on the hand, right? But there is something magical about seeing the colors in action, because you're really seeing that formula. And that was actually one of my favorite things. If you go over to any of my socials, my TikTok, my YouTube here, or Instagram, I recently went and got a pedicure, and I brought my Madam Glam. And I think one of the most like emotional and really beautiful parts was seeing how excited they were by Madam Glam and the quality. And one of the techs like jumped up and like ran to her boss, and she's like, "Have you seen this brand?" Like, and she kept smelling it. She's like, "There's no smell, like no bad smell. This is everything." And then she couldn't get over as soon as she saw the flash reflective. She was like, "This is disco gel. This is everything." So I told her to go into the bathroom in the spa turn off all of the lights and then put her phone flash camera on. When I tell you, she ran out of the bathroom and was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Like, this is so pretty. Okay, let me just pop that into the lamp. Just one second, I'm gonna put a little bit, because I am just gonna do one coat, so I'm gonna give a little healthy indelible daisy. Okay, then I'm just gonna level that, pop that over. It's like Barney's really attractive cousin, Mother's Muse. That purple is everything. Okay, I just want to make sure that's self-leveled. I'm gonna pop that in. Just want to make sure nothing was touching the lamp, because that is one of the worst. You do not want that. So then last but not least is the green. So while that's in the lamp, I'm just going to do the first swatch, and then I'm going to switch out the hand so you guys can see. Now I'm so happy the shimmers picked up. I was worried they weren't going to, because it was right away as soon as I started swatching it. I was like, I started saying, shut the front door and all this. And my partner came in the room and she's like, what's going on? Is something wrong? And I was like, this has glitters. And she's like, what? I was like, shimmers, shimmers. She's like, I can't see it. I was like, go under the light. And then she went and she's like, ooh, this is pretty. Like, first of all, stop. That's one coat. Ooh, yes, they do. They do bring back colors. So there is a few that are like discontinued, if you will, but they do bring back stuff. So for instance, my collection, Pastel Unity, it or Neon Unity rather, I'm renaming it because girl loves pastels. My Neon Unity was completely sold out. That came back, but there are a few, like the one that she's saying from the Academy and the reflective glitters I'm showing you guys, those ones never got restocked or came back. So I definitely think that's something to message Madame Glam, or like in a comment or something, because they often ask like, what should we like do next or what have you. And sometimes it's like, hey, could you bring back this color that stole my heart? Like there's these peacock gels. I don't know if they have them anymore, but I bought like 6 bottles of it just because I didn't want I don't want to run out of it. Like I just want it forever. It's really nice for layering, or when you're doing what's it called? Like when you're doing quartz nails and things like that. Trying to create instant depth and dimension. Those little flakes inside the peacock gels are so pretty. And during the peacock series, they actually did a cat eye as well. That was like a peacock cat eye, and that was so beautiful. So yeah, again, to answer the question, is they definitely bring back a lot, but there are certain things that are discontinued. But they do have, for anything that is coming back, they have a notify me on the website, like right beside the color. And those do work, because I've asked to be notified when the peacock gel came back so I could buy more, because I wept. I cried in moon tears. It was a thing. Okay, so I am going to switch this guy out, so I will show you the purple once more. And then I'll switch to the green. This is so pretty. And thank you to everybody that gave a thumbs up. This channel would not grow to new heights without you. And I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so just one second. As that's in the lamp, I'm going to switch out for the final time to that green. Unless anybody wants to see another one of the colors back on there, because I have no issue doing that. This is kind of the way I'm doing things moving forward, because I do think it is super impactful to see the full hand swatches. So it's definitely It's not going anywhere. And I love my Oleana hand, so anytime I get to use her is always a good day in the neighborhood, in the nail neighborhood. So let me close this on up. Oh, that's another thing they do. It gets taken from the site when they're gone and they're not coming back. Do you guys see the shimmer on that? Oh, gonna have to turn off the light for a second. Like, it is crazy. I'm sorry, Gina. I'm sure I've said it like 6 times, but I'm just so in love. And I do think it really hits different. The neighborhood, yeah, in the neighborhood, the neighborhood. And really, I can't wait until I get my hand in the True Tan Summer, because that one is the closest to like somebody of a darker skin tone. And so I can't wait, because then I'm going to provide the swatches on both the hands. I only have one finger right now. That sounds so wrong. I only have one finger that is the, like, that's the Oleana. I don't know where it's hiding right now. And so this one's really nice. Let me quickly grab the bright, because I think that it's the best way to show swatches when you have multiple skin tones. I just don't have enough of the Oleana. Like, I don't have another full hand. Let me quickly clean this because it's atrocious. Silicone. So I was saying, everything sticks to it. Oh, I love you. Okay, look at this. Right? Like, bam. And you're not allowed to put any kind of oil. You can't put any kind of oil on these. But do you see how magnificent, like, this collection, no matter what skin tone, it just pops. It is gorgeous. And you can't tell me that this ain't summer in a bottle. All of these colors are so divine. I love my nail family. We got the bestest on the interwebs. Okay, let me try to... Angelina's trying to run all over the place. She's too excited. Oh my goodness. This is like something out of a nightmare. Okay, so this is the Madame Glam hexagonal magnet, which is not the part of the nightmare. The finger stuck to it, and I mean, like, I'm a horror queen, and that just looks kind of terrifying. But I mean, what is this? A nail artist scepter? Jeez. Okay, so that is so bright. I thought I was going to have to do 2 coats, but she's already perfect. So I'm going to quickly put a... Makes you want a margarita, this green? Definitely. And once you sandwich that top coat on there, oh my days, you can see the glitter even better. I'm gonna bring that nice up close and personal. Look at that. Is there, sissy? You're killing me. Okay, let me pop that in. I'm gonna show you the full spectrum of swatches in just a second, once that's cured. But I will bring up this spicy meatball one more time. It's very pretty. So this is Neon Beauty. And she's stunner. So the reason why I got so excited also about this was really giving some of the neons from my collection. So I'm gonna grab, for instance, this is Neon Honey. Oh my gosh, a strong arm. did not want to open. So I think these ones are like a match made in heaven. Because I was bringing out the magnet, so is this the advent calendar? We're finding secret cat eyes. Maybe. Okay, so without further ado, let's get out all the colors. Sorry, buddy boy, I'm not bumping into you, I promise. So what's really beautiful, at least I think about this collection, is it really is like spring and summer fusion. And again, with so many options of the shimmer, the creams, and the satins, it really gives a little something for everybody. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay. So this is the full collection in all of its glory. From the satins to creams to the shimmer neon glitter. This collection is absolutely stunning. It truly does have it all. And these colors, this was giving me all of the mermaid beach vibes. So pretty. And I really love the effect. And I'm happy that they've come out with multiple of these satins now. Because I think if you pair those with the other satin, it's almost like you can create your own collection. So I really hope you love these. I'm going to turn off the light for a second just to... It's crazy. And you see the shine on them too, like it's like an infinite shine. And again, that has to do with the top coat, but also just the sheer brilliance of these colors. Right? Palpitations! So definitely give you all of the heart palpitations. 1 second, I got a puppy that wants to get some water. Go ahead, monsieur. Okay. So now it comes to that, my favorite time of the show, nail art time. Da, 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 da. Okay, so let me place this down. Okay, so do we know which one we want to see? This is so many pops of color. I'm so in love. So this is one. I'll pull them up individually just so we can kind of see them up close and personal. So this is the seashell. This is done with like 3 out of the 4 satins. I'm also going to be doing a live this week because they came out with these new art gels. And one is like a 3D gel, so I want to show how you can do different things like this with it. So this is the grapefruit. This will be number 2. Number 3, we got daisies. Let me turn the light too so you guys can see it a bit better. Got daisies. Got the flame, matte flame nail. Oh, that's okay, Gina. I can also do that in a short so you can see all of the steps. So I'm definitely going to be doing a full set with the grapefruit, so you'll get to see all of the things. So do you guys know which one you want to see? This would be 1 through 5. This was very fun to do, very Lisa Frank. They were all very fun though. Okay, so I have my nail ready. But depending on what you guys choose, I'm going to put it on the palette. So actually, Mama Does Nails, she sent over this palette. We made it during a live. You just didn't want to take anyone's vote. Okay, honey, no worries, and I'll make sure I'm gonna do that the short anyway, so then you'll be able to see all the magic. Oh my gosh, everything's sticking. Okay, yeah, so sorry, Mama. We made these on live, and let me see if I can grab mine. So I made this one, and Mama made this one, and we were working at the same time, and she's like, Raven, I feel like I channeled you. So she sent this. This came all the way from the UK. So I'll be putting the colors for whatever we choose on there. And thank you, Mama, for making me that palette. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pop on some gloves as well. Because I was so hyper fixated that luckily I didn't get anything on myself. But when you do designs, it's so easy. Oh, no problem, honey. Sending you all the love, Gina. Thank you for coming in, beautiful. Okay, so if nobody says anything, I'm going to go for this one. So I think this is really fun. Oh, thank you, Sissy. So before I go into anything, is there one specific one you guys want to see? I am going to make sure the leopard's hella cool. Okay, we'll do the leopard. I am going to make sure that I'm going to do individual reels that I can show you guys how to achieve these other ones for sure. So if there was any one that people are watching on the replay and they're like, oh, I want to see that one, don't you worry. Just make sure you're following me. And okay, so I have a question for this leopard. Do you guys want to see it the exact same, or do you want to see it like a pink background and green spots? Because I can reverse them so you guys can kind of see it on both. I think that would be a lot of fun. So that is Pink Elegance is the pink. So I'm just going to make sure that is clean. Choices, right? I think it will be really beautiful. To kind of see the two options, so I'll definitely do that. So pretty. Okay, let's put that in. And I'm going to do 2 thin coats. So I'm just going to pop that in, and then once we get the second coat in, I'm going to go with the green spots. So for the green spots, I'm going to be using the Neon Beauty. I'm going to pop that on the palette. Now, when you do any kind of like dotting tool work, I kind of like to have it in like a hump, like a little circle of product so that you can dip your tool in there. Oh my, how did that happen? Okay. I must have dripped a little bit of the pink because I lifted the palette and I was like, where is that coming from? But luckily I'm working on Madame Glam silicone matte, so I can have that cleaned up in a jiffy. So I'm going to quickly go in with that second coat here. I feel like these two colors go so well together. It's like neon watermelon vibes. So that's upon the second coat. I'm going to quickly turn down my other lamp here. Okay, so I'm going to quickly... Okay, calm down. There we go. The screen was freaking out for a second. Okay, so let's pop that in. So the very fun way to think about this design specifically is like kind of like a modeled cow print. So with that being said, there's no right or wrong way to do it. I also have to grab the black gel paint because that's also going to be, and that cures with a no wipe finish. That's going to be some of the detailing. So we definitely need that. And then you're going to want to do a luscious top coat because it's going to be a little bit bumpy. It's going to be a bumpy ride. So I used my Madame Glam dotting tool, but for some reason, I don't know where it fell, but I have not been able to find it. So I just grabbed one of my other dotting tools. But essentially, just make sure you really get a good amount of the product there. And that's kind of why I did the two, so I could dip in. And then this is where I was like, there's no rhyme or reason, just have like a lot of fun. Little blobs. Then if you see any areas that have like a bubble, just make sure you pop those before you continue, because that will cure with the, it almost looks so neon. Let me pop off the other light here. There we go. Oh, thank you, honey. And welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so this is definitely what you want. Bring that light a little closer. So like the blobbier, the better. And then once you have that to your liking, I do see a couple of bubbles I'm gonna pop here. And again, if there's a few, it's not gonna take away from the design too much, but you really do wanna pop as many of those as possible. The grapefruit's trying to run away right now. And then I like to use my striper for this part. You can still continue going in with your dotting tool, but I like to have like a little bit more precision, if you will. So I'm gonna dip into that black gel paint I just showed you guys. And I am gonna do like such a hearty dip because I'm gonna put it on the palette so I can dip in there and kind of control how much or how little I have on the brush without having to keep dipping into the pot. This is going to be one of the most fun parts, and also it took everything in me not to matte this design because I think it would look so fun matte. So I don't know if I'm going to have the restraint this time, but I'm going to try. So as I mentioned, just gonna grab, I put like a little bit of the green there. I mean, sorry, I'm staring at that green, it's stunning, of the black gel paint. Just so again, I have that control. This thing's trying to dance. One second. There we go. This is kind of the part of the design because this whole thing is like freestyled. I'm not looking at an image. You want to kind of do the outlines, kind of follow your pattern. and you want to do 2 like on either side, and continue working that through. I can actually zoom in a bit so you guys can see up close and personal. I swear, as soon as line work comes out, it's like, what are words? So I'm just kind of alternating which sides I'm like emphasizing. And then I'm going to kind of do a few dots, and then we're going to be good to taco. But do you see, like, this is all one coat except for the base, and it's so opaque. So if you're working on yourself for a client, it's like that's a dream, to be able to do such a bold design and not have to like go over it and over it. So this is like, you don't want it to be uniform. So I'm kind of just like doing a little dot. But you don't exactly want it to be like just like one dot. So I'm kind of like just kind of stippling. And then if you see any of them that look too much the same, that's when I would just go in and kind of switch it up. Because there's more beauty in kind of like the imperfection, if you will. Okay, so I'm going to quickly pop that in the lamp. And I'm going to give that a hardy cure because that black is extremely opaque, and if you do not cure it properly, it will wrinkle. And I definitely do not want any wrinkling to happen. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this swatch party and unboxing of this new collection. It is so beautiful and just so incredibly fun to work with. So I'm glad I could share it with you today. And definitely for anybody that is just joining. Wait, I gotta fix our girl. Her little hand is popping here. I'm gonna show the other nails, and if there's a nail that you guys want to see like right away featured in a reel with this new collection, just comment. First tell me you're watching on replay, say replay gang, and then let me know which one you want to see, because we still have the seashell, the grapefruit, the daisies, and the flame, all using colors from this new collection. It's absolutely beautiful. So I am going to quickly cleanse this nail. Just gave it a quick shape there. We're going to cleanse it. And then I can go in with that top coat. And you really want to be luscious there because there is a lot of bumps. Oh, I loved having you, sweetheart. Anytime it's like a slumber party. Okay, so I quickly just cleansed that. So I am just about to put a top coat. But if you look at these guys side by side, you instantly get all of the vibes. So pretty. I think it will be fun, glossy or matte. I love you, Lisa. I'm sending all of my love to you, my dear. Thought I'd just drop something. Replay gang for the grapefruit. Okay, I got you. I'm going to screenshot that. I will definitely do the grapefruit. It's such a... And it was simple. Like, I didn't go crazy because the first time I did 3D fruits, I did like veins and all this stuff. And for this one, the pink was popping so much. I'm like, I don't want to do anything that's going to take away from that. Sorry, one second. I'm almost at the end of this top coat. Let's get all close and personal. Look at the luscious. So this is definitely one of those that I'm going to turn around and let self-level a bit. I am putting a little bit extra because you just want to make sure all those bumps and grooves from the design get leveled out. But then also want to ensure that you don't have pooling on the sides because that is going to make your design look not so good. So I'm just going to let that self-level a bit and then pop that in, and then we'll get the final looks. But I just thought these colors were so dreamy, they needed to be put together. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, one second, let me just pop that in the lamp. Yeah, I can't get over how well those colors, it's giving me very Wanda and Cosmo. And then do you guys want to see the stamp on the green, or do you want that on another day? Because I could totally do the... I wanted to do the dragon scales on this green. Okay, let me pop that in. Let me show you. So this is Dragonheart from Maniology. I was thinking about this one on the green would look so sexy. But if you guys don't want to see that, I can definitely do it on another day too. Because they're just, you know, all the nail magic. Double checking that the battery was good. We don't want this to die on us. There's the black. Let me just double check my tips here. Just had to get that stuck on there. Okay, let me quickly. So I was gonna do the green, unless you guys want to see the red with the dragon. But I mean, if you guys saw on my page, I did already use a red, just not this red. But I think the green would be so pretty with the black scales. Come on now. So sorry, these are the two from the art demo. You guys saw you could just go crazy and have a lot of fun with it. And then if you put some like pops of like Frenchies up in there, put these as the accent nails. It's just such a fun collection. You can do so much with it. Okay, so let me just move, because if I'm gonna stamp, I'm gonna need a little bit more room than this. Okay, let's get the color on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop that in the lamp. And I am gonna do one more thin coat on top of there. I'm gonna be using the Flexi stamper, but I'm not going to be winding it up. I just want the monocle. I'm gonna quickly clean that actually. So just using a lint roller, quickly take off anything I don't want there. I am gonna quickly cleanse this plate. Have my little cotton claw that they sent over. So I'm gonna just clean that up. Okay. Just with 100%, or rather, yeah, 100% acetone. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm going to do one more coat of the green. I really do like the fusion between stamping and gel polish. You can get very intricate designs, but then have those your favorite gel bases. And usually gel polish will have a little bit of a tacky inhibition layer, which will also help. Really nice for sticking, having your design stick. And again, for anybody just joining, that's Neon Beauty from the Blossom Glow collection that just went live today. Okay, I'm just letting this self-level a bit. There's just a little bump. So we're just holding it upside down. Now it's really important when you're scraping any kind of stamping plate that you have some paper towel close. So I'm going to grab some of that. I'm going to try to move our colors just out of the way a little bit. Get that paper towel. Oh my gosh, right, Lisa? I never thought I could either. And since Maniology reached out, and I am a proud brand ambassador for them as well. And this is why I love this, because I'm a brand ambassador for Madam Glam and Maniology. So this is kind of like my two loves coming together. But sis, I could not stamp. I tried for years and I was using wrong products and stuff. This switches up the game for you real fast. Okay, so I'm just gonna use their stamping. Right? Didn't know how to act. The moment that it worked, you're like, there's, what in the heavenly, I always said, There's a God, there's angels, even though I knew all these things. The moment the first one works, you're just like, what? What in the what? So, like, it's just like that. Mama, what? Like, this stuff is crazy. Man, I've had such issues trying to stamp. And now that I have found Maniology, it's like game over. But I thought that this would be really fun to put on the green. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I thought it would look really pretty. Okay. Of course, this nail is too big. Ooh. Ooh wee. But how fun is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to just stamp a little bit of the edge and get a little bit more and just try to fill in a section. Just kind of make it appear. Maybe I could do that down here. Okay, wait, I'm gonna quickly stamp another. You gotta come to Jesus moment, right? If you look at the first like PR unboxing I did for them, and then the most recent one, you can definitely see I'm getting so much more confident with the products, because at first I was so terrified because I had so many bad stamping experiences. So I just thought, okay, I'll never be able to stamp. But once you actually try a good stamping company with proper stamping gels and stuff, it's transformative. The one thing I gotta say is I'm obsessed with this. This is the Flexi Stamper Monocle. You can size images, make them larger or smaller. And for me, I have not found a better jelly stamper. The way it picks things up, it's just crazy. Okay, wait, I need a little bit more. Just quickly cleaning this with 100% acetone. Oh, you have that plate, you haven't used it yet? Okay, so it's sold out. So I'm so happy that you have it, because it is just way too gorgeous. When they had reached out, I picked it, and then shortly thereafter, before it even arrived, it had already sold out, and I was just like, oh, I'm so happy I grabbed it, because my heart, I would have been so sad. And she is most definitely a Maniology queen. Heck yeah. I feel like, I was like, is there still something up in that groove? So with the other design, I kind of did like an aura, so you couldn't see the edges of it. I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of just complete the edge there. Just trying to line them up the best I can, just to kind of complete the image there. And then see, you can kind of see there what I grabbed from. Did it sell out again? They did a restock. They restocked it? Oh girl, I would have grabbed that with the quickness. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly, do we want to see this glossy or matte? I'm so happy that I'm really learning a lot about stamping, because I would never choose to stamp something live. I'd be like, no, let's not do that, because I did a stamping live where I tried to pick up an image for an hour and a half. This was before Maniology reached out. So I was like terrified, but I've learned so much since then. I'm kind of on a low spend right now since I'm grabbing. You're getting the fluff? What the fluff? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see you create with the what the fluff. I feel you. I'm on a shopping ban right now. So I wish I could get all of the things. Okay, let's back up here. So yeah, I can't scream enough about Maniology, but this specific, it's just amazing for nail art. But this specific monocle, I swear to heavens, ever since I got it, it's like a one and done. You can pick up such detailed images, no problem. It's my favorite. And the fact that you can use it to enlarge images, or just by twisting and getting that dome. So I love that they've got all the things. All the things. But again, like, you can do nail art in any way you choose. I did hand painted stuff, but I also showed you stamping. So there's like so many options. It's whatever your heart desires, whatever way you choose to express. You haven't unboxed. You have it, but you haven't unboxed it yet. Ooh, I can't wait to see that. So this is the like Lisa Frank inspired leopard print. And then I will quickly grab the dragon. It's kind of giving me snakeskin. And let me quickly turn the light. It's so pretty. You almost told them no thanks on the partnership, right? The lack of confidence. And I said the same thing, not the no, but I was really anxious because I'm like, oh gosh, like, you know, what if I don't do good? But they want people that are beginners as well, because they want to be able to show you that no matter what your skill level is, their products are so user friendly that you'll be stamping like a pro before you know it. I am so in love. So again, you can do anything you want with this collection. I'm so happy you said yes, honey. Yeah, I was so excited that they've reached out, and I actually have a PR unboxing coming soon. I got the Highland cows and the castle. It's like a castle, layered castle, haunted, like haunted mansion almost. So I wanted to do haunted mansion nails with it. Right? The shine is crazy. I'm just going to quickly clean up this, making all the mess. It's also what I love about the silicone mat, y'all, is you can use acetone on it. See, 100% acetone straight on my mat. No worries. Got all the animals, right? I had to get the Highland cows. They're so sweet. I can't wait to unbox those. So you guys see, like, nail art. Oh my gosh, I need to stop using the same damn the one that already has things on it. What I was going to say is, no matter what nail art you choose, whether it's stickers, hand painting, stamping, these are the perfect canvases for all of your designs. Yeah, Highland cows are the freaking sweetest. Melt my soul. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to make sure I clean that, because heaven forbid I don't want to ruin anything. I also love that their plates are resistant, so you can use acetone. Look at that, the acetone dried up. It's like, you can use me, but I'm gonna disappear into the ether. You can use 100% acetone on it without risk of your plates. And I love the fact that they have a holder, because like these can be so sharp, like razors, man. Oops. Okay. So thank you guys for sticking around for some impromptu stamping, because as soon as I saw this color, that's like the first thing I thought of. And I really love this collection. It is so beautiful. I know I say that every month, but it's because they keep coming out with bangers. Absolutely phenomenal. And as you guys saw with each hand, like each full swatched hand, each color is so dynamic. So make sure you grab these colors, because I swear to heavens, this will be one of those collections that will sell out so fast. And before I go, I'm just going to show you one last time all the colors. So first, let me get all this ish off the desk. I'm going to show off the creams to you and the neon. The neon shimmer. So already these are so stunning and vibrant, and I love that they give you a mixture of really bold colors and then soft pastels. That's why I accidentally called my collection Pastel Unity because these are just so pretty and I couldn't get pastels out of my head. Just so you guys can kind of see what it would look like matte. It doesn't take away your shine at all. It's just different. So pretty. And then the glossy. These are so pretty. I can't thank you guys enough. You made today's stream so very special, and I definitely fell in love all over again with these beautiful colors. Rude. Trying to come up in the mix. Wait, I'll put this a little higher so that the comments don't block it out. Yeah, these colors are so fun. And we definitely went all of the animal print up in here. So if you guys want any discounts for Madam Glam, my code is Raven35, and that will get you 35% off all of your Madam Glam needs. And if you want some nail art to stack on your Madam Glam and you're thinking about stamps, you can also use my code RAVENART. I'm a proud ambassador for both companies, and these are just like my loves merging. It makes me so happy. Thank you, my beautiful queens, for staying for this live. I know it was a longer one, but I just really wanted to have fun with this collection without fear of a time limit and just swatch and play with them and look at the gorgeous formula. I love you guys so very much, and I'm just going to pop off my gloves here so I can scroll through the comments with my little phalanges. So Tara, thank you so much for coming in. Lisa from Dana August Nails, thank you for coming in, and congratulations on your Maniology ambassadorship, love. Scroll. Gina, thank you so much for coming in. Miss Tomeworm, Althea West, Boundary Rugs, Not My Name. Thank you. Just want to make sure I got everybody that was commenting. My dad, thank you for coming in. Gulu, thank you for coming in. In Mind, thank you for coming in. You guys are so beautiful. I love you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best nail family. Ultimate Video Channel, and Brian O'Connor, Make It Indian. I'm so sorry I didn't see your comment, but I sure did now. Thank you so much for watching. And let me just grab my charm symbol. She's trying to hide on me. How rude. I know she's close. Because it ain't alive without my charm symbol. This charm sister. She's out. Thank you all so very much for coming into today's live. I love you. And see you very soon for more beautiful nail art.